Sziasztok! Üdvözlök szépen mindenkit, itt is vagyok a folytatással. Eltelt néhány nap a játékba. Az a helyzet, hogy ott, ahol abba hagytuk, én a következő nap folytattam. Megcsináltam 3 darab másodlagos küldetést, meg 3 darab Witcher küldetést, hogy tudjak fejlődni, fogyjanak a dolgok. Azt megcsináltam, amit tudtam, meg egyebek. Most jelenleg ugyebár úti cél az ez. Közben sikerült ugyebár két Witcher küldetés során sikerült kapnom egy ilyen acélkardot, egy 10-es szintűt, meg egy ilyen 9-es szintű ezüstöt. Örültem is neki, hogy végre erősebb kardjaim vannak. Ezt a felsőt is kaptam, meg ezt a nadrágot, ezt a kesztyűt, meg ezt a lábbelit megvettem nyergeket is, és amint látjátok, egész végre működik az a dolog, amit beállítottam, ugye ponttal, szintlépéskor, hogy több cucc férjen el hozzám, meg most még van jelenleg több pénzem is. Mert egész jól kerestem, főleg, hogy annyi mindent eladtam. Itt a 12. pontot erre a robbanó pajzsra tettem, és egész jól bevált, még hiába 1-es szintű, még úgy is. Közben ez volt az egyik Witcher küldetés, hogy ezt a kukorikoxot kellett legyőzni. Szerencsére könnyű volt, épp hogy csak egy támadásával sebződtem olyan 10%-ot, többet nem. Legyőztem ezt a sikoltozót. Ezzel már volt azért egy kis probléma, de csak le tudtam verni. Mi volt? Jaj, megvan. Ja nem, 4 Witcher küldött. Nem. De. Itt van ez a sírbanya is, amit meg kellett tölni. Mondhatni nem volt olyan nehéz, meg ezt az erdei Jenit is megöltem. Na, ezzel, hogy problémám volt, és jó, hogy nem felvétel alatt csináltam, mert eléggé rage-eltem miatta. De szerencsére, hogy annyi pénz össze tudott jönni, hogy tudtam venni kaját most bőven, mint látjátok. Akkor Gerardnak ugye eltelt egy kis idő, hát úgy gondoltam, hogy akkor kezdjük itt a legelején majd a küldetést, bemegyünk megint a borbélyhoz, és megborotválkozunk. A frizura az marad.
Got a razor and shears? Good. Make me look decent.
A frizura az marad, már az nem sokat változott, de a szakát azt borotválom.
So long.
közben megcsináltam, ugye mondtam, hogy másodlagos küldetést csináltam. Megcsináltam azt a lóversenyest, hát abban is az egyiket először a másodikat, amit csináltam, így elsősorban elresztettem, újra kellett kezdenem. De szerencsére másodikra az is sikerült. A harmadik túl könnyű volt, főleg, hogy már nyereggel felszereltem magam előtte. Úgyhogy nem fáradt ki olyan hamar a ló, úgyhogy könnyen dolgom volt. Meg részt vettem 4 kocsmai bunyóban, azt is elég könnyen vettem. A negyedikkel kellett volna meggyűrni a bajomnak, de annyira beszorítottam a sarokba, hogy nem tudott védekezni. Na, és akkor most... Ja, hajó. Hajó, ha nem jó. Látjátok, rengeteg kérdőjel van még, de én ezzel nem fogok foglalkozni most. Tudom, hogy jó lenne, mert akkor még több szintet tudnék vinni, de ezt majd inkább máskor végigviszem, hogyha már még nagyobb szintű vagyok, hogy ne sebződjek olyan könnyen, mert visszamentem ahhoz a ködös lényhez is. Hiába 12-es szintű felé kacsingattam már, mert még 11-es szint végén voltam, ha jól emlékszem. Még nem voltam 12-es. De még akkor is pokoli nehéz volt az átkozott démont legyőzni. Ide kell jönni, ha jól emlékszem. Egyébként meg nem tudom, mennyire emlékeztek, ugye azt mondtam, hogy van ott egy jó kard az egyik árusnál, majd megveszem meg mindent. A frászt, ahogy 12-es szintű lettem, eltűnt a Manusztól az a jó kis ezüstkard, és hiába kerestem, nem találtam sehol. Úgyhogy örültem, hogy végül az egyik Witcher küldetésnek hála szereztem egy 9-es szintű ezüstkardot.
Damn, you're ugly.
Ja, itt kell átkelni? Meg mi volt a harmadik másodlagos küldő, az a csillagvizsgálós volt, és sárkányvirágot kellett megszerezni a Manusznak, hogy tudjon a jövőbe látni, bárhogy szerintem az égvilágon semmit nem tud csinálni. Mivel azt mondta nekem, hogy megjósolja a jövőmet, és erre a távoli múltamból jósolt.
Halt! No passage. Bridge is closed.
Because?
Because King Radovid said it should be. Won't let anyone through who don't have a pass.
Perfect. Just so happens I have a pass.
What? Let me see. Doesn't seem forged. You never know. All right, move on.
Nem tetszik neki, hogy van menne velem. A francba ki kell. Vagy ne. Na, itt nem jutsz át, küldetés is megvan. Akkor ezek szerint biztos kaptam izét is. Mi az? XP. Nem sok. Rán. Vigyáztam. Csónakokból van a híd. Most látom, hogy megy le a nap. Hé,
Oh,
te jöttél nekem, úgyhogy ne hozzá. Itt ez az egy kérdőjel van, itt ezt megnézem. Hát, ha valami erőrejtek el, akkor kapok egy újabb képességpontot esetleg. Hát nem az. Ez egy szörnyfészek. 18-as nekke! Oh, fraszt. Nem mentem oda. Nem vagyok olyan bolond, hogy megölessem magam megint. De ti ott maradtok. Majd, hogyha 25-ös leszek, majd visszajöttem, értetek. Na jó, ez a helyzet, hogy muszáj vagyok átmenni egy ilyenre. Ha nem találok, nem tudok oda találni. Gyere, kezdhet!
That's it, Roach. Go for the whore's son's eyes!
Egy megvan.
Kill if you love the gods!
2 megvan. Fordulj már meg. Szóval.
Oh, this I like!
A franc. Megütött. De... Jó.
Go for the whore's son's eyes!
És...
Don't be a fear!
Ez csalás. El se találtalak, de ne zavarjon. Most már találtam. De... Na jó. Végre. Fighternek. Ez headshot volt.
Take it easy.
Na. Na megint ez a robbanás, de ez nem tudom ilyenkor. Megint szerzek pénzt. Volt nála kaja. Meg drót. Na akkor. Én parti.
Run, Roach.
Az első 2 milyen könnyű volt, nem? Mert úgymond lesből támadhattam. Gyere!
You see in the dark, and you're sturdy. Take a fine road sniffer if you wear this at all.
Akartam azok. A vízben nem látok semmit. Megnézzük mi ez. Wow! Még több eladnivaló cucc, király. Először megnézzük, hogy milyen cuccokat kaptunk. Gyengos heteseket. Jó, ezeket mind el tudom adni. Jó kis pénzzel legalább. Rámentek.
Hello, long ears. You paid the tax.
Tax? Elvin blood, eh?
Úgy van.
Greetings.
Neked is na, mindegy. Van valami piros. Nézzük csak. Na, aztán már. Ezek a kintinél fel tudok mászni. Asszonyom? Gyerünk, rakjad! Csak valami jobb muzsika kéne meg. Hát itt mi történt? Ó, roston sült volt náluk. Roston sült disznó. Nyom. Van, még itt is van kül. Pont a Kovácsnál van egy küldi. Oké. Sejtettem, hogy ez lesz. Itt mi van? Boxolós. Szia! Na menj, ez szép hölgyemény jár el.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey, a vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
Are you joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
40 and a half. Still impressed. You're something of an expert, evidently.
I'm Ibir Hattori, former master swordsmith. Currently, a master of dumplings.
Geralt of Rivia.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really? It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though. All supplies go through Ernst van Horn, and they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to Town Hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection, and in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Take it he's important in the underworld too.
Yes. What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid.
3-as szintű
Meet me
a,
after dark, near the crane
a
of the docks.
hókusz-pókuszom, úgyhogy remélhetőleg meg tudjuk oldani a dolgokat.
It's everywhere. I see it all around. What's he doing here?
Szép hölgy. Részeg.
The Reapers come for me.
Hanyas szintű? Wow. Na jó, hagyjuk. 24-es szintű. Nem fog foglalkozni. es szintű, úgyhogy biztos, hogy nem vágok bele. Ha valami bunyóra kerülne a sor, én vesztek, az biztos. Ott van egy bojtos.
Let's drink for its nearly night.
sir. Taking a rest from witch hunting. Greetings, Your Honour. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Of course. Keep this up and you'll earn yourselves a preferential rate.
Good, I enjoy shagging freaks. And three-titted wenches abandon normal.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the
As long as the devs don't make you sick.
What do you seek, pain giver?
Oh, it's those witches.
Move on.
Double shows.
Mutant!
Hopp. Itt egy bejárat. Nem bejárat ez. Láncba.
Any needs, master?
Nem ő volt.
I'm so...
Mindegy.
You always wear tight trousers.
Ja.
Cost you double in the rain.
Who the fuck are you?
Nem tudom, de komoly sötét van. Nem lehet látni semmit.
I'm so...
Nem most komoly?
What? Meow.
You fucking wait!
Lost your nerve?
Jó, én ezt nem vágom.
Help! Save me! I'm dying with poverty.
Itt kell. Vagy nem. Miért nem tudok bemenni? Azt nem vágom.
I've had enough of living. From now on, it's you lot.
Nem tudom, hogy miért nem tudok bemenni.
Non-human, are you?
Na, itt van egy másik.
The thinking customer. Come closer. Don't be shy. Welcome. Welcome.
What have you got there? So long.
Odd though it is, girls can't seem to look away.
Ada, your son's dead. Stop it. Your place on beauty.
something sharpened, reforged?
What do you have on offer? So long.
Lost your hair lately?
How are we to fight a pestilence that changes form? None can be certain.
Na, itt mi folyik vajon? Ajaj.
No evil can survive the holy fire. The holy fire enlightens, burns, and cleanses. Behold the flame of grace and mercy. Special pie for you, freak. Nice, slow burning. You'll beg for mercy in all the voices known to you, like the others of your species. None! I wanted only to live like you. Help me, kind folk, please!
Look! A Doppler!
Az csak úgy ott hagyja.
Sure hope Dudu hasn't met the same fate.
Why the stench is entirely different.
Smell the ants in the air. Do you know it?
Még egy szereplőt beírt. Na most megöltek egy normális lényt.
Burning flesh. Or the dunes burn. All it's a breeze.
Ez elég szomorú.
Mist
2 olyan embert égettek el, akik jók voltak.
With muscle. Lost the spell and all's gone in a flash. Well, she was in a rush. Must have left something. And what of it? This place has been... Hey! Sod off! We're looting here.
Want you gone by the time I count to 3. 1.
Hear that?
2.
Ooh, looky! Thinks he can scare us off.
3.
Shit your
How long you gonna make me wait?
Attard! Me! Leave it to me! You smell like dead meat, arsehole!
Damn it.
Keep it together!
Az a baj.
Together now! Kill the horse head!
Hülye szék!
Son of a whore!
Come on, come closer.
No, don't! No more, please!
Where's the sorceress who lived here?
Most likely hiding in some rat trap with the rest of them.
Someone's gotta know more.
I'd look for her in the Putrid Grove.
Putrid Grove. Where is it?
I wouldn't know. Rumour has it, it's a place for freaks and oddities. You'd fit in well there.
Maybe. Thing is, gotta know how to get there.
They say you've got to get there through the sewers, but you've got to enter them outside of town. Few know where exactly, though. Ask a beggar. Or spot yourself a thief, follow him. Beggars and thieves got to pay tribute to the king of beggars. Word is, they do it in the grove.
Mean to say the local beggars have a king? Crown, scepter, and all that?
Wouldn't scoff, mate. King of beggars, it's a moniker. Yeah, for a man who everyone in Novigrad respects deeply. And watch yourself. Menger himself don't even go to the grove.
Someone call for me. Wonder why.
It's Menger. Temple God.
Thieving vermin to the confession chamber.
What, but sir, what's the offence? This is some sorceress bitchy shop.
Think that gives you the right to steal her property?
Well, sorcerers, mages of all types are outlaws.
But by law, the temple guard takes possession of their belongings, and the rule of law still holds in Novigrad. You know a bat can sniff out a moth a mile away.
Got nothing to do with their sense of smell. It's about their hearing.
Well, well. Man knows his bats. Here I thought you only cared about monsters. And as bats sense moths, so I sense freaks. And start by warning them. Novigrad's no place for your kind.
Heard Novigrad was no place for mages. Now you're telling me it's no place for witchers. So who's it a place for?
Righteous folk professing the one true faith in the eternal fire. Nothing I can do to you now, but just know that I know you're here. One misstep, one error, you'll make a mistake, it's inevitable. I'll be the first to learn of it, and when I do, it'll be standard procedure.
like for every magic oddity who dares taint this city's air. Be seeing you.
Egynek. Trace-nél mindig jobb fegyverek.
Hairbrush. Only ever known Triss to use one like this. Herbs? Roots? Triss turned to healing? Amulets are emanating magic. Gotta be Triss's. She was allergic to potions.
Van nála gombóc.
The Rose of Remembrance. All dried up. Triss's. Never knew her to drop them on the floor.
Valaki megtámadta szerintem. Ha minden igaz, van egy pince szint ott a könyves polcok mögött. Nem mutatott ott egy jelet, úgyhogy szerintem... Hogy nem. Ott van pedig lent egy jel. Ez minek nem.
Deepest apologies, Governor.
Fetch some metal, you wretch.
Hol a tálcám?
Robbed! Thief!
Takes a cut, cleaver takes a cut. How's a man to turn a profit?
next? Discretionary
Ez,
to benefit the
ez
daily
Triss.
exile.
Franc.
Let's drink this new year.
Sorceresses, their debauchery putting whores to shame. Alchemists.
Ja, emiattam sikoltoztat. Bánat belépek.
Help a poor fellow out.
Take pity on me, misery, good folk, and aid a man crippled by misfortune.
Word is, nothing's free in Novigrad.
Oh, another one come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything? I need to see this, and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't mean no offence. Go in peace.
Naturally.
Yeah, no. Oh, fuck, don't write it now.
A generous donation from the jeweller's widow. Why, you could build a chapel.
You've seen the new
They near
waitresses.
refused. Let us cross the pot.
They're worth seeing.
Yet they let
And
this sort
how?
right in.
Buxom places from the lands already taken by Nilfgaard.
Move on. Someone show them around Novigrad.
You read my mind.
Bloody easy.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Trouble?
Good! Pickpocket!
Hogy kell sétálni? Sprint kijelös. Bal kontroll.
Thinking customer will see right away up at the best deals this side of the pond.
Arms for the poor.
Most Assassin's Creed-ezzünk kéne, most erre csak ezt tudom mondani.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick, and if I don't feed her, well, she's like to die of hunger.
Here.
Thank you, you gold-hearted man. Care to hear me tell a woe?
Some other time. I'm in a hurry.
Arms for the poor.
You know the Ballad of Wanda, who scorned an Nilfgaardian?
The bonny birds that prance by here. Cheeks like full bellows begging to be squeezed.
Úgy sétál ez a tolvaj, mint... Na jó, annyira olyan gyorsan nem tud, mint én annak idején. Mi a... És meg a másikat kell követnem? Kár, hogy nem tudom kijelölni. Itt az Assassin's Creed-be.
What do I gotta do?
Na most volt egy mentés legalább.
Into the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just got to jostle a good position where they toss the leftovers.
Help! Save me! I'm dying of poverty. Mages, mutants, blasphemers, kobolds.
Itt nem tudtam bemenni.
Open up.
Who are you and what do you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it, gotta contribute to the Grave's upkeep.
Az erőt. Használd az erőt, Jared.
Pay up then.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Yes, sir.
Velünk van az erő. A bánatnak van ilyen sötét ebbe a játékba.
What ails you?
See out one eye, my lord.
Picked him as rain.
Thank you, my lord. A right miracle you've worked. I'd like to repay you.
Convince those knaves on the city council that spells are not needed on a whim, but positively indispensable.
They won't listen, my lord. They're scared of Menga.
In that case,
Muszáj pont itt brunyálni.
he can stick his head in the flames of the eternal fire.
How are
Now,
things?
permit me some rest.
More.
Itt van Triss. Hey, itt van
About time we
Triss!
made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull'd be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cosy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
So what would you call this dive?
Dunno. The Garden of Liberty, maybe?
For a man who shakes down beggars and thieves for tribute, you're quite the romantic.
You say tribute, I say taxes. You say thieves, I say hard-working street clerks. See, Witcher? I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove. But it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city. 'Cause it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural?
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. 'Cause I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Get some overripe sheep's feet. Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon. I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Boszorkányvadászat fogadjunk. Csak hát akkor őt is elüldözték.
Greetings, Helen.
Damn it, lost my way again.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
Döglött macskát nem a vízbe kéne dobni.
Luckily it was heavy enough to sink.
Járványt okozva.
If you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels.
Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but... You'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug. There's a draft. Should be an exit.
Milyen erős volt már, de mi a frásznak, azt nem tudom. Csak 10-es szintű volt.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Lochmeen. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin. And winning a war takes 3 things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating me. Confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Ilyen hülyeséget. Elnézést.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
A storm, damn it.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Triss, you told this man you're a sorceress?
Of course. She was looking for work. That's her chief asset.
Are you, Triss?
I know it was reckless, but competition's stiff here. No one would hire me if I claimed to be a common rat catcher.
More importantly, no one would believe such a beauty could be an exterminator of rodents. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
All right then, let's get to work.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Where the guts is.
What is it, right boy? Looking for adventure?
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices, and draw things.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
De nem kell kard.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city, looking for rat shit. Jeez.
Tabiak.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk.
Valaki bejött. Patkányok szoknak ki.
Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound, and...
Reconciled?
I was worried about seeing you again. Doubted it could be pleasant.
We said everything there was to say 6 months ago. I don't want to go back to that.
I'm not going back to it. It's one thing to say something, it's another to actually do it.
We promised to remain friends. I hope nothing will change that. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Not bad. Asking about anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Patkányinvázió a városa.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
I don't generally leg it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
Take my advice, mutant. If it's not your business, stay out of it.
Thanks for the advice, but I can't take it. All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
How long are you gonna make me wait?
You're dead! You're gone! That bastard hired...
Hát ez egy kicsit fejetlenség.
If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Szia! Mizu!
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
No need. Glad I could help.
You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
Thanks for everything. See you, Triss.
Mm-hmm. See you.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the Bits.
Head
up the hill past the fish market. Stop by.
Be seeing you.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
And béka.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian, or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week... well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim. Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Valami van itt. Nem tudom, valami piros. Rács is, meg izé is volt itt. Ja, szosz. Azt mutatja, amit? Na jó. Mondom. Azt akartam.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it.
Kisgyerek.
Stop. Go away. Don't do that. Leave it. Put it down, please.
Ja itt?
That's blood! Don't spill it! Please!
Bebújt az ágy alá. A Franz eltűnt. Könnyű préda.
It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
Egy gyerek halt meg itt, vagy mi?
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Okay.
Put it down, please. That's blood! Don't spill it! Please!
Egyébként ez a fákja eléggé bénán van megcsinálva, amit nem
Way
annyira.
the next room's blocked.
De én nem kifasztani akarom, hanem meg akarom gyógyítani.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Put it down, please. That's blood! Don't spill it! Please! Boo!
Did I scare you?
Ma megint ez a
Scared you, didn't I?
Bigyula
Tell you was scared.
éneklő nyavaja?
Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
Mit keresel
I
itt?
wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore?
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in.
Menjél Jancsihoz inkább, jó?
I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Itt mit rejthet? Miért lett ez itt befalazva? Ráadásul... mindegy. Ezt felfordultunk.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Nem megint.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well, it shan't put me in the poorhouse. Truth is, we're already dependent on the black belt.
Merre lehet a bank? Itt is ott. Nem, ezt akartam. Gyorsan először végigirangálok már egy kicsit. Így hátra felposztolja a bankot.
Fucking hate whores. I'm warning you. Hey, you. You're right. Now, with the war on, you're daft.
Wanna dip your
Any
dingo?
man will tell you that. We'll see.
No, you gotta take risks.
Right enough. You, go back to your rocking chair.
You always wear tight trousers.
You all right? You're pale as death.
Azért keresem a bankot, mert ugye van koronám, Vivaldi bankban.
Hey, grey hair, got the deal of a lifetime for you.
Witcher.
Another day gone to shit. Lay me down around a bit.
Vagy lehet, hogy a... Nem hiszem, hogy az egy volt. Mindig mindenki azt mondja, hogy csak egyet ivott. Az nem igaz.
Why is your hair so grey, darling?
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp. lay me down with a barrel of beer and a cup in my hand, and over me coffin sing this.
Got a problem?
I like rain. Keeps the rogues indoors.
With you. Not for all the gold in Novigrad.
Ah, now she is a beauty.
How'd you find Novigrad? Does it
Think you're funny? Think you're funny?
Winds howling.
Ha minden igaz, akkor ott lehet a bank.
Bonus for working in piss poor weather.
No.
The rain will cleanse the city's streets of witches have conjured rain.
believe I see a
Racial
challenger
hygiene's as
who seeks
poor
to
as
subdue
their
my
personal hygiene.
Mind the guards, they're worse than thugs.
Bailiff's a harsh man. Best not cause any trouble here.
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this, and though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yes.
No need to rush. We have time.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. there was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Jennifer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. It was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Jennifer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker? The rebel burned at the stake? The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable, and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot. Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The Rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Ez az.
Swords? Wise. Not safe round here.
I long to curl up with a bottle.
You look familiar. I ever wallop you?
Yeah! Yeah! Well, I'm done with you!
Kéne egy boltos. Nem, pont. De pont ott van a láda. A rozmaring és kakuk főbe. Jó tudni.
As long as they pay and don't.
You need me to grab another lass to join us?
Neked is.
I was thinking it'd be us two and you.
Ha itt szóval nőket futtatnak, akkor bocs.
Well, well, another freak.
I serve the eternal fire.
Greetings, Haggard.
What village are you from?
Willows. It's an area.
Me for someone else. You're the only one here's made a mistake. Now stump up some crowds, quick!
Leave him alone.
And who might you be? Temple guard undercover?
Call me an admirer of law and order.
Made a mistake coming to this town, then.
You're making the mistake. Leave him alone.
And if we don't?
This man's not worth your efforts. His shop's drowning in debt.
You're right. Even looks like a pauper.
I beg to differ. Don't even know why I bothered the bugger. My apologies, and fare thee well.
I, gotta go brush my teeth.
Go home, merchant, and try not to come round here anymore.
I will. I mean, I won't. I mean, both, yes. Thank you, sir. I'm knackered.
Monsters bleed well in wartime, do they?
Szia,
How are you?
este?
This life, sometimes it's a handful.
A good one to you, young man. Hair's all a-grey, but by your face and straight back, I know you to be in your youth.
Greetings. What do you sell?
Herbs, young lad. I've all sorts gathered near about. You'd be surprised what useful plants grow by the roadside.
Not that surprised, actually.
Monk's hood, for instance. Lovely blossom. Soothes aches and pains, but just a handful and you could poison a whole family. A very useful plant.
Yeah. What else would you recommend?
Have a look, young man. You seem learned in these matters, so I'll show you my special stock from under the counter.
You just might have the herbs I need.
Megvettük akkor. Ezeket.
Take care.
Ez küldetéshez kell majd ez a valami csakor, mindegy. Egészség! Csak ezt tudnám.
Open up.
What are you offering?
Na, végre.
See you.
Mitts to yourself.
want new rights.
I'll never come back, you stinking staggies.
All we wanted was...
Don't give a flying fuck what you wanted. Get!
Arms for the poor.
Got right. Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
What now, you piece of filth?
We can't kill him!
No!
Oh, not another drubbing. We're leaving.
I feel for your ma. That's all you.
Ez mi volt?
Reminds me of our days of yore. Eh?
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen. You'll never learn.
De ez milyen ütés?
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. And what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Felrobbantotta a saját
I say
üzletét.
we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Hmm. 10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for.
Elsőre megtaláltam. Mi ez az?
It's his planner.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suche?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right, yeah. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts. This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
Zoltán jó kis partnerünk volt a második részben is egyébként. Ó, már ezt tudom használni, ezt az ezüstkardot. Jaj. Nem ezt akartam.
Nose is too small.
Aye, and the sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern?
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
me sick, you mangy dwarf.
Oh, let it go, Jared. Come on, we need another place to hunker down.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Hey, deal. When you're gripping a pair of pistols on my
Julia and you agreed to pay him more.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay...
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Come on, come closer.
Ó, lepattant az íja. Valakit feldaraboltak helyben.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
My fortune treats us with kindness.
Itt sokat töltve, pedig ki nem állhatják őket. Bár nem tudom mi a baj velük.
When'd you last touch a wench? Handsome knight.
Oh. Ez magyar.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Hmm? Sejtettem.
Any better?
Senor.
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
No.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He ask about anything in particular?
Let me think. Ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
Aye,
Too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently.
Hát ez már
burned him at the
bonyek.
stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Mindegy.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Először legyen pasi. Na jó, nézzük meg mit erről.
Greetings.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please.
Megveszem mindet.
So long.
Jó, hogy ránéztem. Úgy látszik, akkor kell lenni fog egy küldetéshez. Biztos, hogy a farkas maszkot fogom felvenni.
Washed your hair lately?
Geezer copper.
Looking to make some coin too, eh?
I've
Hát az a disznó kitört.
Eternal fire, keep me safe. My uncle's in the circus because he can swallow swords. Can you?
My mum says I'll turn into a striga.
Greetings, Haggard.
Csak itt a gyerek. Mi ez a vada? Ugye ez mind az övé? Ennyi, dandoljon már.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Akkor ez egy iskola!
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Why not?
Nem ölhetek le.
Him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him much.
Will he die?
Don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch
Nem lehet ebbe a játékba leülni.
and then he killed him.
Liar.
That's enough. We're done for the day. Gather your things and go home.
Wonder if the rat catcher will get well. Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as a wizard.
Hopp, itt valami piros.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Játszatok szépen!
Hey, not like that. Draw it out more. What difference will it make? Oh, now it sounds like a babe.
I don't pay taxes just to have that sort wandering the city.
Why'd you give your food to that beggar? Because he was hungry.
Need a gift for my wife.
Understand. Don't be shy now. Looking doesn't...
How do you get a hold of the...
No one asked.
Strange they did...
Why...
All right, I get it. These items are...
Rumor
Where did Aram...
had a love...
Show me...
Bocsánat. Nem bírtam ki, hogy
Farewell. Statuette of a man. Wasn't carved, but produced using magic. Ought to ask Triss about it. This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Well, if Molly'll be there.
On our way, then.
Ez nem séta, ez galop.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Why not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
The grey mare looks nimble. Besides, knew a man named Cahir once. I'll go with her.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
In that case, I shall try my luck on the Zerrikanian Bay. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Riders, ready!
Don't spare the horse!
Giddy up.
Let's go.
I adore the speed, the rush of air. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Nem fogom hagyni, hogy nyerj.
Don't spare the horse.
Magas!
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Youth these days. Hair-brained, all of them.
Zöld ruhás.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
Fordítva van.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I asked Dandelion when we'd visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see 'em.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Washed your hair lately?
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go. And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
Szia, azt mondta.
I traced the pansy all the way to the garden.
What, did you catch him?
No luck. Writhing and slippery, the bugger was quick as a tomcat. Scrambled out the hole in the back wall.
Sounds like you might
Az
have
egyik
been
kör
enough.
elaludt.
What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
That one's so pretty, but he can't keep his hands off himself. With you? Not for all the gold in Novigrad.
Well, well, another freak.
What grace, what style.
Black ones, Redanians. Long as they pay and don't hit. Aren't you too old to be out whoring?
Ez mit csinál?
Interesting. Now in his eye, just wonderful. Wait.
Oh.
Just wonderful.
ki lehet itt?
Just wonderful.
Fancy men like me, whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa. Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed
Not
witcher
often.
of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? Well, I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher. Take him to the training room, now.
As you say, miss. Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so, too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one, and take care not to hurt the little miss, or you'll earn the ambassador desire. Follow me.
Menjem el. A helyedre körmedet piszkálod ezzel a törrel.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
You're quick.
Why bother?
Come on, come closer.
You can barely handle one.
Stop flaunting and fight. Damn it!
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Am I imagining things? Didn't we just have this conversation in the garden?
The garden? Yes, yes. In the garden. So, what was it you said?
Ketten vannak.
Are you here?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Ow! Come on!
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Drat it! You're quick.
Come on, come closer.
Stop fighting and fight! Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's packed just now.
As you wish. What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Hang on. So it was you in the garden?
Of course it was me. Why, did Rosa try to play you for a fool? Don't be mad. We've done this since we were children. People have always mistaken us for one another.
Take it Dandelion did too.
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Wonder how the war's going. Any outcome looming?
Papa says much depends on Radovid, and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Jó tudni.
Changing subjects. Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or Trebaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Sorry, Rosa. Afraid I can't at the moment.
Farewell, then. Oh, payment for your time.
El lehetne velük az ember.
Civilization ends if this comes by.
I serve the eternal fire.
So the worst scum flows into
Been about minding my own business when suddenly up he pops and heals me. Looking wobbly. Need some overripe shit.
No loitering round here.
We'll fight it tomorrow.
Nos emberek, a mai rész eddig tartott volna. Innen fogjuk folytatni. Találkozás Zoltánnal. Sziasztok!